Welcome to Bahamas Educational Express video lesson, Social Studies. And our topic today is choosing a government. Learners will be able to define constituency and preliminary return, name the political parties in the Bahamas, state the process of election in the Bahamas. Identify who is eligible to vote. Constituencies in the Bahamas. Our country, the Bahamas, is divided into voting areas called constituencies. These are defined by Parliament, and there are 38 constituencies in the Bahamas as of 2012. A member of Parliament is elected for each constituency. Who is able to vote? Not every citizen may vote. A voter must be at least 18 years of age. At this age, a person is considered mature enough to make important decisions. People who are mentally ill and are not allowed to vote because they are not considered able to make important national decisions. Prisoners are also denied the right to vote as it is part of their punishment. What should be done to vote? You should register your name, first thing. Prove your citizenship, second thing. Your name is then added to the voters list, third thing. So the three things: register, prove your citizenship, and your name is added to the voters list. Political parties. The first formal political party was the Progressive Liberal Party, PLP, formed in 1953. Then, in 1958, the United Bahamian Party, UBP, was formed. Voters may vote for only one of the candidates in an election. Most candidates belong to a political party. Each party has its own idea about how the country should be run, and these ideas are called policies. People have some ideas of what to expect from a party if it wins an election and forms the government. In the Bahamas, the two major parties are the Progressive Liberal Party and the Free National Movement Party. Other parties include the People's Democratic Force, the Bahama Democratic Movement, and the Democratic National Alliance. Those are the other parties. Nomination. Election must be held every 5 years. Parliament must be dissolved 21 to 26 days before the date of a general election. This gives each party enough time to prepare its case for election. Steps for election. First, government is dissolved. Second, election is announced. Third, nomination day. Fourth, campaign begins. And fifth, election day is held. What should candidates do? On nomination day, the candidate for each party must submit their name and pay a deposit of money to the constituency office. If the candidate wins at least 1/6 of all the votes in the constituency, he or she gets the deposit back. Campaigning for election. In an election campaign, every constituency has meetings or rallies at which candidates tell the people about their parties, policies, and their future plans. They explain what they will try to do if they are elected. The different candidates have posters made up to advertise themselves and to try to influence people to vote for them. There are also radio and television broadcasts and newspapers articles in which the candidates and the political parties set out their policies. On election day, alcohol is banned to make sure that every voter thinks clearly before voting. School, church halls, and other public buildings are used as polling stations. At the polling station, every voter shows his or her voter's card, which is proof of registration, and the voter's name is crossed off the voters list. The voter is then given a special ballot and enters the polling booth. Voter marks an X on the ballot before the name of the candidate he or she is supporting, folds the paper over, and drops it into the ballot box. This is a sacred ballot, which means that no one else knows how the voter votes. The ballots are counted when the station is closed. When ballots are counted for the first time, this is called preliminary return.